Hello everyone. So in today's video we are going to discuss the chapter 2 of class 9, that is polynomials. So this is an introductory video of this chapter, polynomials. Okay, so the main points and the basic concepts of this chapter we are going to discuss in this video. So the name of the chapter is polynomials. What does this mean? Okay, so polynomials is made up of two words. One is poly and another word is nomials. So poly means many and nomial means what? Terms. So polynomial means an algebraic expression which contains many terms. Okay, which contain many terms with a condition, and that condition we'll discuss later. Okay, so now here one word is coming, that is terms. First we'll understood what that terms mean. Now, term is defined as the product of constant and variable. What is term? It is a product of constant and variable raised to some power. Okay. So, if I write 7x, so it is a product of constant and variable raised to some power. What is the power here? It is 1. So, it is also a term. If I write only 12, a constant is there, but this means along with this, that is x to the power 0. So this is also a term. This is constant, this is variable, its product and power is 0. If I write 25x to the power 5, now this is also a term. So what is a term? It is a product of constant and variable raised to some power. Okay, now in this constant part, this 7, 12 and 25, this is known as the coefficient of the term. What is this? This is known as the coefficient. The constant part in the term is known as the coefficient. Okay, so now we have already understood what is term and what is the coefficient also, and the power of the variables. Now we'll move towards the polynomials. So polynomial, here we are going to discuss only one, that is polynomials in one variable. Polynomials in one variable. This. Okay. So in this chapter we will discuss the polynomials in one variable. That is an algebraic expression in which there will be only one variable throughout the expression. Like if x is there, so throughout the expression there will be x. If there is a y, so throughout the expression there will be y only. Okay, so we will discuss this. So, polynomials in one variable. Actually, it is an algebraic expression. Polynomials in one variable is an algebraic expression. What type of an algebraic expression? It is an algebraic expression which contains one variable throughout that. One variable and many terms, with the condition that the power of the variable is a whole number. What is an algebraic expression with a single variable and containing many terms, maybe one also, but with a condition that the power of the variable should be whole number. So this type of algebraic expression is known as the polynomial in one variable. Okay. So what is a polynomial in one variable? It is an algebraic expression with one variable with a condition that the power of the variable is a whole number. Whole numbers means 0, 1, 2, 3 and infinite. But it can never be negative, fraction, rational, root, decimal, irrational, nothing. The power of the variable like the x, y, z which is coming in the expression, the power of that variable will always be positive, 0, whole number, 0, 1, 2, 3. This one only. Okay. Now I am going to write the general form of the polynomial. So polynomial in one variable, an algebraic expression, of the form, and we denote the polynomial by p of x, where x represent that the polynomial in variable x. If it is y, so we'll write p of y, polynomial in variable y. In case of p, we can use q also, we can use r also, any other alphabet. Okay, we can use any other alphabet, p, q, r. But here this x or y means the algebraic expression in which variable. Okay, so I am writing an expression in x. So p of x, the general form is a0, the first constant with the x to the power 0. Then a1, x to the power 1. a2, x square, and so on, and an x to the power n. Okay, this is the general form where what is a0, a1 and an, these are the real numbers. These are the real numbers. That is, they can be anything. A whole number, integer, or natural number, rational number, or irrational number, anything. Real number. So, these can be anything. Real number. And this n, that is the power of variable. This n, that is the power of variable. This is a whole number. This is a restriction. Okay. This is what? This is a whole number. So n is the power of the variable, that is a whole number. So an algebraic expression of the form this, where this is a real number and n is the power of the variable, which is a whole number, is said to be polynomial in one variable. This is what? Polynomial in one variable. Okay. So this is the definition of the polynomial in one variable. You have, for the polynomial, you have to check only one thing, that is the power of the variable should be whole number. Just one thing. This you have to do. Now in this, that is, these are what? These are the terms a0 x0, a1 x1, a2 x2 and an xn. These are what? These are the terms, because it is the product of constant and variable raised to some power. Okay. Now here it is a0, a1, a2 and an. What are these? These are the coefficient. a0 is the coefficient of this term, a1 is the coefficient of this term, or you can say x, a2 is the coefficient of x square, an is the coefficient of x to the power n. Okay, so these are the coefficient. So we have discussed polynomials in one variable, we have discussed terms also, we have discussed coefficient also. Now the one terms come, that is what? That is degree of the polynomial. That is degree of the polynomial. Yes, degree of the polynomial. Okay. Now degree of the polynomial is defined as the highest power of the variable. So we have x to the power 0, x to the power 1, x to the power 2 and x to the power n. The highest power. Okay, the highest power of the variable in the expression is known as the degree of the polynomial. So degree of the polynomial is the highest power of the variable. Highest power of the variable in the polynomial is degree of the polynomial, which is what? Degree of the polynomial. So what is the degree of this expression? Anyone? Yes. If I see 0, 1, 2, it is an increasing order, n is the highest power. So in this, n is the degree of the polynomial. Okay. What is the degree of this? N is the degree of the polynomial, and this is the general form of the polynomial, and n is the degree of the polynomial. Can anyone tell me what is the, how many terms are there in this general form? How many terms are there? If the degree is n, then how many terms will be there in its general form? If I count from 1 to n, so this is n and this is 1. So in the general form of any polynomial of degree n, there will be at most n plus 1 terms. How many terms? N plus 1 terms. So just note that at most n plus 1 terms are there in a polynomial of degree n. If the degree of the polynomial is n, then at most there will be how many terms? There will be n plus 1 terms. Zyada se zyada. Okay, so this is the degree of the polynomial and it is polynomials in one variable. Now based on this topic we are going to discuss some questions on this as an example. Okay, let's do that. But before that, just pause the video and note it down all this. So I have written some of the questions on the board. So now we will discuss whether they are polynomials or not, and if they are polynomials, what is their degree. Okay, so we will discuss one by one. So first I am going to discuss the first one. So first one is px is equal to x cube plus 3x square plus 2. It is simple. Just see that the power of the variables is what? Whole numbers, x to the power 3, x to the power 2, and here x to the power 0, which are whole numbers. Okay, so this is what? This is a polynomial. So it is a polynomial. No, this is a polynomial. Now, what will be the degree of this? Highest power of the variable. Highest power of the variable. So highest power is what? 3. So here degree is 3. And how many terms are there? We can count 1, 2, 3. There are 3 terms. What is the coefficient of x cube? It is 1. What is the coefficient of x square? This is 3, and 2 is the constant term. And it is multiplied with what? X to the power 0. So first one is the polynomial. It was easy. No? Now we'll discuss the second one. We'll discuss second one. Now see for the second one. Root x to the power 5 plus 4x plus 2. For this is a constant, it is okay. 4x, x to the power 1, it is also okay. But what about root x to the power 5? Because root x to the power 5 can be written as x to the power 5 upon 1 by 2, which is x to the power 5 by 2. So this is the term like this, x to the power 5 by 2. And if the power is not a whole number, 5 by 2 is what? It is a rational number. So if the power of this variable is not a whole number, no, because it is a rational number. Okay, so what is this? This is not a polynomial. Okay, not a polynomial. This one is not a polynomial. Okay, what we are checking? We are checking just the two things. The first thing, polynomials in one variable. The variable should be one only, either x, either y, either z. The first thing. Secondly, the power of the variables, that should be a whole number. Okay. Now see the third one. Px is equal to x cube plus x square plus 1 upon x. For this, if I see, for this x to the power 3 is okay, x to the power 2 it is also okay. But what about 1 upon x? This 1 upon x. For this 1 upon x can be written as x to the power minus 1. No? This can be written as x to the power minus 1. So what can we say about this? The power is a non-negative integer, not a whole number. So it is also not a polynomial. So this one is also not a polynomial. Okay. Now we'll discuss the fourth one. Fourth one is root t plus 3y. The first thing, it is also not in one variable because t is also coming, y is also coming. So the first thing is gone. Secondly, the power of t is what? 1 by 2, which is not a whole number. So this is also not a polynomial. Okay. Both conditions are not satisfying in this. Secondly, now see this. 6x plus root 3. Now here, in this term, x to the power 1 and here it is root 3. But root 3 doesn't matter. It is a constant. Constant can be any real number. The power of the variable should be what? It should be whole number. So here x to the power 0 and here x to the power 1. So it is a polynomial. What it is? It is a polynomial. And what is the degree? Degree is what? Its power is 1 and its power is 0. So degree is 1. Now see here, this one. X square plus 3x 3 by 2 upon root x. Now first we are going to simplify this. Okay. So for the sixth one I am writing x square plus 3x 3 by 2 upon root x. This is the thing. No. So like these questions, the above way is very simple. But in these types of question, we have to first simplify. We have to put them into a simplest form. Then only we can tell. So see, Now x square is okay. But for this we can write 3x 3 by 2 and root x what? This will be x 1 by 2. No? X 1 by 2. So for this can be written as x square, and by using the laws of exponent 3, the base are same and the powers are different, so we'll subtract. So 3 by 2 minus 1 by 2. So this will be x square plus 3x. 3 minus 1, 2 by 2. And which is equal to x square? 2 by 2, that is 1. So this is 3x. So x square plus 3x. When we are seeing this, it was looking like it's not a polynomial. But when we have simplified, we got to know that it is a polynomial, because the power of the variable is what? Whole number. X to the power 2 and x to the power 0. So x to the power 1. So it is also a polynomial. It is also polynomial. So what is the degree here? The degree will be, here it is 2 and it is 1. So degree is 2. Okay, and how many terms are there? 2 terms are there. What is the coefficient of x square? 1. Coefficient of x? 3. Okay, so I hope that you all have understood that what is a polynomial, how you are going to recognize that. Firstly, secondly, degree of the polynomial, coefficient and terms. These 4 things should be clear. Okay, so now just pause the video and note it down all. Just do it. Now next topic is classification of the polynomials. There are various types of polynomials, and according to that we give them the names also. So we are going to classify the polynomials. Okay, so firstly we can classify the polynomials on the basis of 2. The first thing, that is the number of terms, that how many terms are there in the polynomial. And secondly, what is the degree of the polynomial. Okay, on the basis of 2 we classify the polynomials. So the first one is on the basis of terms. This is what? Terms. And the second one is on the basis of degree. Okay. So first we are going to discuss on the basis of terms. On the basis of terms. So the first one in this comes, if there is only one term in the polynomial, only one term, then what? It will be a monomial. What is that? Monomial. It contains only one term. How many term? Only one term. Example, if I write 7x, what? Then 24y square, like this. Then 46z cube. This containing only one term, 7x. Then 24y square, 46z cube. Only one term. If in a polynomial there is only one term, it is said to be what? Monomial. Now the second one. Second one is what? Binomial. Binomial is, that is 2 terms. There will be 2 terms. A polynomial which contains only 2 terms is said to be binomial. Okay. For example, we can see, like if I write 4x square plus x. So this is what? This is a binomial. There are 2 terms. Secondly, if I write 7x cube plus 1. This is also a binomial. Okay. So a polynomial containing 2 terms is known as binomial. Now the third one is trinomial. Trinomial containing 3 terms. How many terms? A polynomial containing 3 terms. Example, that is we can write 3x square plus x plus 1. Second one, we can write 100x cube plus x square plus 4x. This is also what? This is a trinomial, a polynomial containing 3 terms, exactly 3 terms. Now after that what? After the 3 terms, any polynomial containing 4 terms, 5 terms, 6 terms, any terms, we say them polynomials. We only say the polynomials. They are the polynomials. For the one term, two terms and three terms, they are exactly the names, monomial, binomial and trinomial. But after the three terms, that is a polynomial containing 4 terms, 5 terms, that is more than the 3 terms, we'll call them the polynomial. Okay, that are the polynomial. Now we'll classify on the basis of degree. Okay, on the basis of degree we are going to classify. So the first one, okay, the first one. Now, degree will be what will be the smallest degree of any polynomial? What will be the smallest degree? Because we are using the power as a whole number, power of the variable as a whole number. So what is the smallest whole number? 0. No, that will be what? 0. So the smallest degree of any polynomial will be what? 0. And that will be of which polynomial? Obviously, constant polynomial. Which polynomial? Constant polynomial. If I just write constant, a number, that will be what? A constant polynomial. And whose degree will be what? 0. No? Suppose if I am writing example 7. So if I write 7, that means 7 is multiplied by x to the power 0. So its degree is what? 0. So that is constant polynomial. So 7, a constant polynomial is a polynomial whose degree is 0. Its degree is what? 0. Okay. If I write 100, if I write minus 5 by 2, any number, any real number, all those are constant polynomial and their degree is 0. So you should remember, any constant number, any real number is a constant polynomial of degree 0. Okay. Now just see, what about the 0? What is 0? 0 is also a real number, but will it come in this? Its degree will also be a 0? No, we can't say. Because for 7 I can write 7x to the power 0. For 100 I can write x to the power 0. And this will get 7 and for this will get 100. No, we'll get. But what about 0? If I write 0x to the power 0, then also we get 0. If I multiply 0 with the x, then also we get 0. If I multiply 0 with x square, then also we get 0. So there is no specific thing for the 0, no? So the degree of 0 polynomial, a 0 polynomial means just a 0. The degree of 0 polynomial is not defined. 0 polynomial is a type of a constant polynomial, but an exception that its degree is not defined. Just write a note. Note is what? Degree of 0 polynomial. What is a 0 polynomial? That is 0 is not defined. Okay, degree of 0 polynomial, that is 0, is not defined. Constant की डिग्री क्या होती है? 0 होती है, लेकिन 0 पॉलिनॉमियल की डिग्री डिफाइंड ही नहीं है अगर यहाँ से देखें, क्योंकि 0 को हम किसी भी वेरिएबल्स के साथ मल्टीप्लाई कर रहे हो, वेरिएबल की कोई भी पावर, विल ऑलवेज गेट द 0. सो विल नॉट डिफाइन. नो, you can't define for this. Okay, now we'll move towards the next one. Now the next one, the second one, after 0, what will be that? Degree 1. So a polynomial whose degree is 1, will tell them what? Linear polynomial. A polynomial with degree 1 is said to be linear polynomial. That is what? Linear polynomial. And its degree will be what? 1. Okay, so linear polynomial is a polynomial whose degree is 1. And what will be its general form? If I write its general form, so its general form is, it will be something like p of x is equal to ax plus b. It will be like this, ax plus b, where a and b are constant, any constant. So general form will be like this. Its degree will be what? 0. Means there will be 2 terms. No, a polynomial whose degree is 1, there will be at most 2 terms will be there, and x to the power 1 and b के साथ कौन सा? x to the power 0. And here a can't be equal to 0. Why? If a will be equal to 0, if a becomes 0, then this term will vanish and only b will be there. Then b is what? A real number, then it will be a constant, and then it will become a constant polynomial whose degree will be what? 0. So a can't be 0 here. A can't be 0 here. So it is the general form. and its degree is 1. And I have already told you a polynomial of degree n contains at most how many terms? 2, n plus 1 terms. Now here the degree is 1, so 1 plus 1 at most how many terms? 2 terms. So in general form it contains 2 terms. But if I write its example, so if I write something like 7x, this is also a linear polynomial, but it contains only one term. The constant one is not there, but it is also there. Okay, because it is not mentioned how many terms should be there. I said at most, ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा, कम से कम कुछ. ठीक है? So 7x is there. And the second example you can write 4x plus 1. This is also what? This is a linear polynomial of degree 1. Okay, so this is a linear polynomial. Now the third one. Third one is quadratic polynomial. What is this? This is quadratic polynomial. Now what will be the quadratic polynomial? Obviously we are increasing no degree 0, degree 1. So quadratic means degree 2. Quadratic polynomial means degree is 2. Now what will be its general form? So general form, that is p of x. Now its general form, its degree is 2, so how many terms will be there? 3 terms will be there, no? So there will be ax square, then bx plus c, and where a can't be equal to 0. Similarly like that, ax square plus bx plus c. Now see, we are writing the terms in the decreasing order of the variables. Here x to the power 2, x to the power 1, x to the power 0. And a can't be equal to 0. As simple, if a becomes 0, then this term ax square will become 0. So the degree will not be then 2. Then the degree will be 1. So a can't be 0. B can be 0, C can be 0. But a can't be 0. So how many terms? At most 3 terms. But that doesn't mean it can't have 1 term or 2 terms. It can have. For example, first I am writing 7x square. This is also a quadratic polynomial because its degree is 2. Second, I am writing 4x square plus 2x. It is containing 2 terms. And here the c part is 0. In this b and c are 0. But here c is 0. So this is also a quadratic polynomial. Third, if I write 4x square plus 1. Here b is 0. A is there, c is there. And it is also a quadratic polynomial. Okay. So at most 3 terms, but less than that it can have 0 terms, no. 1 term, 2 term, and most 3 term. Now the fourth one. After degree 2 what will be? Degree 3, and that is known as the cubic polynomial. What is that? Cubic polynomial. And its degree will be what? 3. Cubic polynomial means degree 3. And what will be its general form? Just go through that. Px. Now see, we are writing in the decreasing order, no? Of the variable. So first degree is 3, the first term will be a and x to the power 3, that is ax cube. Ax cube, then bx square plus cx plus d will go till constant d. And here also a is not equal to 0. If a will be 0, then this term, cubic term, will vanish and then the degree will become 2 and it will never be a cubic polynomial. Okay, so how many terms? Degree 3 is how many terms? N plus 1. 4 terms are there. At most 4 terms. But it can have less also. 1 term, 2 term, 3 terms. A can't be 0, but B, C, D can be 0. Okay. So now for the cubic polynomial, you will frame the examples. And there is a last one also, but there is no space of writing for this. So before that, just pause the video and note it down this. Just do it. So one more is left, that is the fifth one. If degree 3, next one will be degree 4, and that is known as the biquadratic. What is this? Biquadratic polynomial. And what will be its degree? Its degree will be 4. A polynomial whose degree is 4 is said to be biquadratic polynomial. What will be its general form? Degree is 4, no? So first term will be ax to the power 4, then bx to the power cube plus cx square plus dx and plus e. So 4, there will be 5 terms, at most 5 terms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and a is not equal to 0. So a biquadratic polynomial is a polynomial whose degree is 4. Okay, so for in your course this much only, not after that. And for after that also we'll not write the names, just degree 100 or degree 200, whatever is there. Okay, and you can write the example also for this. What will be the example? You can write x to the power 4. This is also a biquadratic. There is only one term. I have already said at most 5 terms, but minimum can be anything. Least, not 0, but yes, one term. So here B, C, D and E are 0, but A will never be 0. Okay, so these types of examples you can frame more. And I hope you all have understood what I have taught in this video. Okay, what I have taught what is a polynomial in one variable, what are terms, coefficient, degree and the types of the polynomials. And that is also on the two bases. First, on the basis of number of terms, and the second on the basis of degree. Okay, on the basis of terms, how many? Monomial 1 term, binomial 2 terms and trinomial 3 terms. And on the basis of degree, 0 degree constant polynomial, 1 degree linear polynomial, 2 degree quadratic, 3 cubic, 4 biquadratic. Okay, and one exception is also there, that is what? 0 polynomial. 0 polynomial, that is only 0. This 0 polynomial whose degree is not defined. Okay, I hope you all have understood. Okay then, have a good day everyone.